Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Transport Fever 2, where I'm having fun with virtual trains, trucks, planes, ships, and try to not go bankrupt in the process. Before we begin today's episode, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button and use the bell to stay up to date with my latest content. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server, where you can interact with me and other Transport Fever fans, talk about the game and mods, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. So, we are back in another episode of our series 2. In last episode I finally established tools delivery for Seaton, and in fact I am now traveling with the train that is about to deliver said tools to the town of Seaton. And in today's episode we are going to further expand our business. To be fair, while letting the lane to like establish itself, I let the game run for a bit longer than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I had some like leaking problem while I began to set up for recording this video, and unfortunately I got distracted, so I let the game run for about 2 hours without any interaction with it, and thankfully, only thankfully, at that moment I had my how do you say that? Yeah, I had like a time or date progression stopped, so eventually the date haven't progressed from 1896, I think, or is it 1865? Oh yeah, it is 1865. Yeah, so we are still at that date. I obviously resumed the time progression, and now we can carry on with our journey towards Seaton. So when we get there, we will begin our further expansion. So today I would like to connect Seaton with another town and eventually establish at least passenger routes in that another town, and perhaps maybe begin building a station that will be able to service both passengers and perhaps some cargo at some degree, and that is going to work, hopefully. And that is going to be our today's episode. So we are pretty much at Seaton, so let's jump off our train. So as you can see, we left Seaton with quite a bit of a problem, I would say, because in order to progress from this town, I need to cut directly through the town center, which is going to cost quite a lot of money. Thankfully, as I said, when I let the game run, I've actually managed to earn quite a lot of money. I'm 8 million above zero, which is good, and on top of that I paid out entire loan, so that gives me about 18 million of funds at this moment, and it's gonna keep growing as my trains keeps delivering cargo and all the lanes keeps making some income. Right, so let's begin. I would like to start from connecting. Let me just first check what are the speed limits. Okay, so station is at, well, apart from the platforms themselves, station is at 40, so that is going to be my speed limit. Right, let's turn off this layer, and now let's see how much would I have to pay. Right, so that's 12 buildings, and that's pretty much a million right away. Ouch. Well, progress can be expensive, I'm not going to lie. Do I want to stay on this side of the road though? Not really, but I don't really have ability to cross that street yet. So I might as well... You know what? Let me just pause the game. And I want to delete that. I definitely want to delete that. I want to delete that and this entire section. I also want to delete all this, so that we can cut through the town and then think about how to rebuild it, because at this point it makes no sense. Right, using this opportunity, do I want to expand this station or do I want to leave it for later? I think 1865 is still a good date to keep the station in its current shape, so I'm not going to tinker with it. Let me just extract both tracks and perhaps, yeah, I think we might... Do I want to... 40, too much curvature. Okay. So if I do that and then connect these 3 tracks like that, that created very nasty looking level crossing, so I need to delete that, that's for sure, and I need to delete that. Right, let me just first build this track correctly so they can join together, and then I can deal with that road, and that road is in a very bad position, so I will eventually... that is a truck stop. You know what, I might in fact connect this using bridge. Or is this... yeah, it's gonna create that nasty level crossing. Oh my goodness me, I would have to do that. No. How about the tunnel? Are you joking me now? You can't build a tunnel. Right. What if I would... nah. Let's build a curved road like that, and then try with the bridge. Right, this is nasty looking bridge, I'm not gonna lie. And I still can't build a tunnel, which is ridiculous. Right, so let me just... right, I will remove that bus stop and we will sort it out later. Yeah, that's gonna be the best option I have. Right, so I need to rebuild pretty much half of that city, and I want straight road. Right, this is a very nasty looking bridge. Yeah, I would like it to be like smooth, like that. The problem is that it's... Nope. How about a low bridge option? Or perhaps, how do we look on this thing? Right, so if I would... right, I could technically do that, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. I'm not happy with that level crossing. What if I would just do that? Again, even though the tracks are parallel, the game is not willing to cooperate. I'm really unhappy about that. What if I would just delete those and put them back together? Wow. I eventually spent 6 million trying to get my... Oh my goodness me. Right. I need to turn this off, and now I can put this thing back. Let's put this thing back. And perhaps let's put this like that, and let's send the third track here. There we go. Right, now I need to figure out how to build. Okay. Okay, now we have perfect level crossing, so I can turn off H0 bridge. Okay, I'm happy with that. This level crossing looks much better. Now I need to build, what was that? This one was truck stop. Perfect. And there was a bus stop somewhere here, yes. So I need to build a road layout once more. If I would do that, and perhaps let's build something here, and then let's install this bus stop. So let's now consult how this thing is looking. Okay. 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 So, I wish to connect this street, but I need to have curved road, and I need to have wider road. Nope. What about... No, definitely not. I need to have... okay, straight road, that's good. And now this thing, okay. And then I can put this bus stop slightly to this side. It's gonna be moved. And now, okay, all the lines are going in the right direction. Fantastic. So finally I managed to fix that at least. Right, let me see. Okay, so that is a little bit of a problem, because obviously I failed to extract these tracks from the town before I reached the end of it. Okay. Let me just keep the tracks at the level, at least for now. Stop doing those things, please. There we go, and this track can still remain as a third one. Okay, level crossing is sorted. So now I can perhaps... why would you like to do that? No. Okay, so now you want to go down, and now you need to be upgraded to 120. So, it's not good. It's not good. I think we can do it this way. Do I want to? Okay. Okay. I think we can do it that way. Not going to be beautiful, but it is going to work. Let me just extract this track and let me connect this track with the rest. Fantastic. And perhaps let's connect it. Oh, what are you doing now? There we go. So from this side you can go there, from this side you can go there. Fantastic. This is not going to be typical connection, but I guess it's going to work. Good. Right. Now we need to remove that. I definitely don't want this track to be laid in here. And what I would like to have is a tunnel. There we go. At least for once it decided to work, but I don't want this tunnel to be that long. Perhaps... Okay, pretty much minimum length. Let's see. Okay, that's the best I can have. So let's do it this way. Fantastic. So now the tracks are going above, road is going below, and now we can connect to the town. Great, everything works. We made it. So now we can focus on building. Is everything alright in the town? I think everything is sorted now. Yes, everything looks sorted. So we can let Seaton to come back to its original shape. It's not going to be easy. Especially after all that bad things that we did to this town. We basically demolished almost entire town, which is not the best thing to do. Okay, let me just do the crossover and perhaps install some semaphores as I'm already here. One way, yes, that is a one way, and this is going to be one way heading towards this direction. Fantastic. What's the distance? 220. Okay. Okay. And now we can, what's the distance? Again, 202. I'll take it. I need to push this signal a little bit back. There we go. Everything seems to be okay. And now two-way signal. To indicate the exit. Okay. Right, that looks pretty good. It will be fixed. I will eventually work on it a little bit more. However, we've lost quite a lot of time trying to cut through Seaton. Not to mention that we spent way too much money to do so. On top of that, the Seaton is in pretty terrible shape right now, so it's gonna take a while before people will move back in. However, they're gonna be filling this city up to 340 habitats, so it's gonna grow even larger than it used to be, which makes me really happy. Right. Anyway, let's move to Sheringham. And now, with our slightly reduced budget, we need to think where we would like to put our station. So, definitely I'm not going to try to cut through the middle of this town, because I don't really have money to do so. And I would like to have some sort of opening to easily turn trains to Shaftesbury and carry on to Pudsey, Whitchurch, Tipton, Columton, and whatever, and eventually send something to Felixstowe, so these guys are not going to cry that they are left alone. Anyway, let's think about. I was thinking about this corner. Let's transfer this place into like angled street, pretty much, perhaps like that. Can I maybe? Oh, why is this? Okay, that actually looks good. I can try to squeeze the station along this this route, and then I have good opening for Shaftesbury. I got some opening for Felixstowe, and I got definitely opening for Whitchurch. So it's not that bad. Let's see what kind of station buildings we can install here. So large cargo station is not something I'm looking for. UK generating passenger halt, nah. Bahnhof, nope, that looks really poor. Terminal, no, I'm not looking for terminal station. UK generic passenger station. This one looks really good, but it's not in line with what I've been using so far. So I will use large passenger station, and let's change it to, let's say, medium one. It's definitely not going to be that large station, at least not for now. Let's make the track 160 meters long, which will eventually give me some fields to maneuver. And perhaps let's move this station a little bit to this direction. So we will be a little bit outside the town, but that's not a huge problem. So let's see. If I would place it like that, the station will be raised, and it's gonna cost me a bit more. I can in fact raise it even more, make it more even with the road, and I'm happy with that. Let's leave it for now. Hopefully the town will build up to this level. I can in fact maybe not flatten, but use terrain tool to even up the terrain around the station at least. Okay, so now it looks a little bit more naturally. Okay, this is good. Right, so we got our station set. Now what we want to do with that station. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, we've spent a little bit more money than I planned. So I think we can go with economic connection for now. So let me build some sort of station approach. So okay. I definitely don't want to use even ground, so we need to go down a little bit, and this station approach is definitely going to be difficult for our trains, so maybe it's better that we will leave it like that. Right, do I want to build any bridges? No, but building this type of like a embankment or whatever would actually be good. The thing is, I would like to have a little bit more speed on top of that. 120? No chance. 80? I think we can go up to 80. Can we? Okay, 216, 216. Oh, okay. Outside brick. Oh, I see. That's if I'm running on a cliff. That's gonna be very useful. This one looks pretty nasty, but this one, it looks like many tracks that you can find in United Kingdom, especially here in the north, where trains were in fact built on such embankments or like bridges on top of many towns and cities, and it seems to work. There are some routes around where trains are pretty much passing above the town. In fact, most of the trains in Manchester are moving on such bridges. Right. Definitely I would like to build those a little bit more. In fact, yeah, that looks actually good, but oh my goodness me, that price. Ouch. Right, let's take it. And for now, oof, I ran out of money. That's not something I would like to see. But fear me not, or have no fear, I am going to fix it as soon as possible. So when my trains arrive, oh, I'm on positive balance again. So when my trains arrive, I am hoping to fix this problem. Or maybe do I want to just take a loan and don't worry about it? I mean, if I can avoid getting extra costs from what I took already, I think it would be very beneficial. So let's leave it for now. Right, so I managed to build this thing. Okay, so now I can, oh my goodness me, we paid for another upkeep cost and we are out of money again. So this is not helping. This is definitely not helping. But my tools train is about to arrive at Seaton station, which is going to help us a lot. Because it's gonna pay a lot of money to our bank account. Yay! Come on you. Get on that platform faster. Come on. Oh my goodness me. Why did I put him on such a slow speed? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. He is on the platform and we are now rich again. Woohoo. Right. Let me just put some signals on. Okay, fantastic. Let's put 2 more signals here. And yeah, let's put 1 signal here and 1 signal here. There we go. That looks good. So now we can send passenger trains. Oh, these are, oh my goodness me. Yeah, I messed up and I made 2-way signals, which is not something I want to build. Remember, always keep your signals correct, because later on you might be surprised when you build another junction or something. Right, so for now I don't need any further signals on this part of the route. I can send on my passenger train to carry on a route between Seaton and Sheringham for now, and then I can establish some sort of passenger transfer from Sheringham station to town center, so they can eventually benefit from traveling with our trains and like horse carts. Right, anyway, so that is our passenger train. We need to manage this line, and obviously we need to add some station after Seaton Central. So this time we are going to Sheringham and then we are going back through Seaton. So now let's inspect how we are going to progress through this station, and everything seems to be automatically set to a correct way of doing things. So we are traveling on the right track and we are moving passengers. Fantastic. Right, so let's leave it that way. And now let's inspect how this line will progress. 22 minutes per single circle. That doesn't look good, but at this moment I don't have money to establish another train, so for now we need to survive with this one. And it's gonna be, in fact, even better, because before this station will start generating some large amount of passengers, we will have some time to establish passenger transfer within the town limits, which is going to help us even more. Right, so we need a bus stop, or yeah, we need something like that. So we can go with one of these. They look pretty modern and they are very, very good, but it's a massive construction, I'm not going to lie. And while it looks good, it's actually it's way too modern for my standards. I could in fact install the bus stops like that, and they should work. Oops, yeah, okay. So let me just delete this one and this one. And now I can build... oh, no. Let's fine tune it. There we go. Is this at the right level? It is. Okay, so now I can connect a road to it. Where is this? Oh, please. Okay. Yikes. It built the road slightly lower, but yeah, I think I might do a little bit of a fine-tuning. So let me just re-establish this connection. Let's grab this one, and it should be much smoother. Yes, it is. And then I can edit this station and extend the platforms to make them slightly bigger and add another street access on the other side. Perfect. Now, last thing, let's connect it with the other end. And here we are. Our bus stop is completed. Now I can think about some sort of like a cargo hub, but let's face it, I'm not in a position to eventually negotiate price for that. So let's for now skip that plan. Okay, so let's put a bus stop here. This is a very small town, so it really helps me a lot. I think 4 bus stops is going to cut the deal. It's going to be very, very, very easy. So first one will be clockwise. How do we look? Right. Sharing gum. Clockwise. There we go. And another one will be sharing gum counterclockwise. So this one is bus sharing gum counterclockwise. Okay, now we need to fix one thing. As you've probably noticed, the game decided to ask buses to turn around on our station, and everything would be perfectly fine, but I really wish to send those buses around, because I might eventually build something there. So let me just... okay, I will use this sign. If I can just put it higher, because obviously, oh my goodness me, right. This one doesn't want to cooperate. So perhaps if I would use, for example, speed limit sign. What's the speed limit? Speed limit on this road will be, well, 80 is a little bit over the top. I think it's 40. Right. So let's put 40 in here. And then let's put 40 in here. Fantastic. Right. So now let's edit those two lines. So let's manage line, groove road, blah 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 blah. How is this going to road? Right, after groove road, I would like you to go through waypoint, and then it's gonna send you through the right siding. The problem is that you are going to end up on the wrong platform, so I want you to go to the right one. Fantastic. And now let's edit a clockwise station, which needs another platform, and it actually fixed this route. But just in case, I am going to add this waypoint here, so it will always go through this road. Good, fantastic. So now we need some buses. Right, do I want to buy buses in Sheringham, or would I like to buy them in Seaton and send them all the way down here? Well, it's gonna take some time before they arrive, but it's going to save me some money on upkeep of the building. Right, so let's get 2 for each truck. So let's get them on very high maintenance, and let's send them to Sheringham clockwise first. And now let's buy another 2. Let's set their maintenance and Sheringham counterclockwise. Fantastic. So these buses will slowly but steadily, or like horse carts instead of buses, but anyway, these horse carts will make their way towards Sheringham, which is now officially connected to our network. It's good. And now I need to figure out how to solve this incline problem, because let's face it, it's not going to be easy for my trains to actually get on that incline. I'm not sure if that is the best idea. And also, let's see, that is cargo train and that is passenger train. Right, it's a little bit stuck behind cargo train, but since we extended its route, it should now give us a little bit better spread between cargo train and passenger train. So this train will actually be able to reach higher speeds along the tracks, because let's face it, train number 4 is slowing us down. As you can see, we need to limit our speed to 55 kilometers per hour and stay behind it, which is not exactly too convenient. Right, let's see if we can manage the vehicle, and let's see if we can clone it. No, definitely not. What is the price of this? We would like to get another one that is nearly $3 million. Okay, $3 million. That is very, very expensive. Do I want to take the loan? Yes, I should take it. Because having 2 trains will boost the economy of all the towns. So Sheringham is already getting 30% bonus to its growth, just because it's connected with road network, just because it's connected with our bus and train network. Right, so that is good, and now let's just work on some small fixes. So land works, definitely we need to fix a bit of an issues here. Okay, come on. Okay, this main connection needs to be removed, and I need to find a way to get that road again, perhaps without making it look awful. Okay, let's install the tunnel, because it looks much better than this level crossing that we used to have. It's not perfect, but it's much better than it used to be. And yeah, I think that is going to be it. I do apologize that today's episode feels a little bit rushed and perhaps incomplete. It's definitely much worse than I planned it to be, but I really can't focus on the game while I'm having some large chunk of ceiling to actually fix and eventually make sure that the leak that I've been trying to fix for past week is already fixed, because well, that's the life in UK. You very often, or most likely, get into like a slum landlord, if anyone knows the term. And unfortunately, especially now when the coronavirus crisis is on, it's really hard to get things repaired. And well, while minor issues can be resolved later, unfortunately having water getting into your flat from the ceiling is definitely not a good thing. So I'm working with some measures, or I'm trying to fix that as much as I can, and obviously it's taking a lot of time, because working on it myself, having basically full-time job and on top of that recording videos, is definitely not the easiest way to do. But so far I could manage it, and hopefully I will be able to deliver you all the videos, including Delay Valley, that's going to happen on Friday if it happens. So my apologies if it doesn't, but I will try to make it up for you as soon as I take care of that small crisis I have in my flat. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new content, hit that notification bell button, and don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all later. Later. Out.